it's Colleen with Robin Resellers. Here's what I sold on eBay for the week of July 16th through the 22nd, 2018.
So this will be quick. I only sold 5 things this week. One thing totally saved me, and the rest were just kind of bread and butter. But here we go. Western States maps. These are vintage. They came from an estate sale. They sold for full price at $9.99. I collected $12.91, so they paid shipping. I spent $2 for this at an estate sale. And I paid $4.90 in eBay, PayPal fees, as well as for shipping. So my total profit was $6.01, and it took 2 months to sell. This is a Tiger Wheel of Fortune electronic game. It also came with a cartridge, and I bought this kind of at a bizarre parking lot estate sale. They had just big banker's boxes of stuff, and you had to buy the whole box. So I bought the whole box, and it was $5, and I got maybe 4 or 5 things out of this, maybe more. And the cartridge was actually in a different box, so I just grabbed it and put it in the box that I grabbed, because I figured they didn't know what was in each box, and they just wanted it gone, so they told you had to take the whole thing. You couldn't pick and choose. Anyway, it sold for $49.33. I had my stuff on sale last week for 7% off for a lot of the week. $53.99 is what I collected. Spent $1 on it. $11.75 for shipping and fees for a total profit of $41.24, and it took 6 days to sell. So that one went quick. The reason why I went so high was because it was new in the bubble package. This was my big sale of the week. Here's the tag on these. The Proline starter jackets do really well, especially if they're satin. This had a few stains, which I disclosed, and some condition issues, like the seam was pulling apart just a little bit. Anyway, it sold for full price, $99.99. I collected $110.28. I spent $5 for this at a garage sale a couple weekends ago. $23.57 in shipping and fees for a total profit of $81.71, and it took a week to sell. And I did have, I think I still had best offer on this even. And it is, even though I had my store on sale, this is listed within 14 days, and they won't let you put a sale on new things anymore. So that's part of their new policy, but worked out for me, I guess. Froggy also wasn't on sale because it was a newer listing. These are children's books that I pulled out of my daughter's room that she didn't want or read anymore. So I lotted them together. 9 books sold for $9.99. I collected $13.16. They didn't cost me anything. I mean, I pay 25 cents for these usually. I'm not much into the buying on the Scholastic sales, the book sales the kids have. Maybe I'll let them buy something at the book club, or the whatever that fair that they have in the beginning of the year, where they bring the kids in with their whole class and they can buy books and pencils and stuff. Anyway, I don't let them do that except for that one event. $4.05 for shipping and fees for a total profit of $9.11, and it only took 2 days to sell. The last thing I sold was this Keurig tray. These are plastic trays made in Monterey, California, mid-century. This one's probably made in the 70s, 60s, 50s, somewhere in there. But they're inlaid. They're really cool, and I find them frequently, but usually it's the little chickadee bird. And unless they're pretty big, they're pretty generic. Look it up. I mean, that market's always fluctuating. But this one was pretty unique. It was Massachusetts, so it is kind of a limited market, and it did go to Massachusetts, but it sold. She offered me 25, and I countered with 33, so that's what it sold for $33. She paid shipping. $43.80 is what I collected. I bought this at a rummage sale for $3. I did mess up the shipping, so it ended up costing me $4 more than what she paid, which was sort of a bummer, but totally my fault. So shipping and fees were $20.46, so my total profit was $20.34, and it took 2 months to sell. Looking at the numbers, $202.30 is what everything sold for. I collected $234.14, which is also what they show you on the Seller Hub, is what you made for the week. $11 cost of goods, $64.73 in shipping and eBay PayPal fees. Total For the week, 162.88, so pretty dismal, but it is. I didn't list much this week. I got a lot going on at home. Amazon merch, 9 shirts sold. One was canceled for a total of $31.54, which is a print on demand through the Amazon marketplace. And my total for the week was $194.42.
Not a phenomenal week, but based on what I sold and how much I made, it was actually really good. Everything that sold is fairly recent in the last couple months, so that's kind of unusual for me. I've started doing some auctions, getting rid of stuff that is from 2014, 2013, I'm embarrassed to say, a couple things. So I'm just trying to get rid of old stock, kind of get my store back down to maybe 600 items. I have about 650 in it right now. That just seems to be a little bit more manageable. And yeah, just trying to keep listing. I didn't list a lot last week, so that's another possible reason for slow sales. But I'm not complaining, because for 6 items to make that much money, that was pretty good. If you guys are going to eBay Open, I want you guys to have a fabulous time. I don't get to go this year. I'm really bummed. But my advice to you is to go to as many workshops that you are interested in or you need to learn about. There's a lot of really basic stuff. So if you have some experience on eBay, a lot of them you won't learn very much. But there's an opportunity to talk to eBay employees, and they're wandering around. And if so, for instance, you're finding shipping or you have an issue with shipping, then you can go to the big auditorium and they will have different booths around the open area, and you can go and talk to the people, eBay people, and make suggestions, and they're really receptive, and they'll take notes and put you in contact. And I've been contacted by programmers in eBay before, after eBay Open, regarding some of the issues that I found, and I found it just really rewarding to know that someone is listening to you and you have a chance for face-to-face time. So don't feel like you have to go to all of the workshops. In fact, that was usually the best time for me to go into that big auditorium and go talk to eBay employees directly, because it wasn't super busy. Eat lots of food, drink if you drink, because it's all included, and have a fabulous time at the party. I think it's going to be really fun. And go upstairs and play some bowling, or go upstairs and bowl, and meet lots of new people, make connections, talk to people. Anytime you sit down, you're going to get the question, hey, what do you sell? And it's going to seem sort of silly, but after a while you're like, hey, do you sell collectibles? Do you sell antiques? Do you sell baseball mitts? Do you sell clothing? And then you'll kind of form your tribe. Try to get together and do some of those before and after parties. Well, I guess there's a lot of people are leaving today, and I am wearing my eBay Open shirt from last year, and sadly I won't get one this year. But anyway, I want you guys to have fun. If you're going, I'm jealous. Hopefully I'll get to go next year. But yeah, learn as much as you can, and there's nothing but benefits for going. So with that, I want to wish you guys a happy week. Have a good time. Safe travels if you're going to Vegas. Otherwise, keep listing. Get ready for fall and Q4. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. If you want, you can subscribe if you haven't. And thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. That's okay. Have a good week. Hey, it's Colleen with Rope and Resellers. I'm here for a weekly update for what I sold on eBay. Hey, don't laugh. Hey, it's Colleen with Rope and Resellers, and this is what I sold on eBay. Knock it off. Stop laughing. You started it. That's because I get so mad.